great win. Very, very good basketball team. Great Hall of Fame coach, and Coach Foster, and what a terrific win for our basketball team. And we did it with the help of everybody. Obviously, I thought Tyra played, especially in the fourth quarter, attacked. I thought Lex did a tremendous job of attacking off the bounce. Probably the highlight of the night was the play of Kim Royster. And so it's just been a matter of time, for Kim, and we are committed to getting her more playing time, and I thought tonight she showed why we need to be more committed with getting her more playing time. She's still going to have freshman moments, but I thought tonight in particular, she was really, really good. So low turnovers for us, really happy about that. I thought we capitalized on their turnovers. We won the battle of the boards by a slim margin, but nonetheless won that area, which was going to be really important. I thought we did a tremendous job on Jasmine Joyner, really trying to get her uncomfortable in limiting her, not just her touches, but her ability to score around the rim. But what a great Chattanooga team, and they're going to do some really special things without question in that league.
Why do you think, was Kim, do you think, more comfortable in this game, or was it just because she was getting extended run, or what do you think kind of?
John, that's a good question. Yeah. I'm going to give credit to Coach Rhett. I think, I know this, he's been spending intentional time with her after practice every day. Whether it's a lot of it's skill development, I think the biggest thing is Red is just feeding her with confidence, telling her to be patient, that her time is going to come, and when she gets in there, she really needs to take advantage of the opportunity. And so this is the Kim that we recruited. We saw her play last year, and watched a lot of her in high school. She dominated. There's a reason why she was runner-up to Player of the Year in the state of Ohio. But we really hope if she continues to work, which I know she will, we really feel like she's going to be a special player for us as we move forward.
Coach, what did she give you defensively? I mean, everyone remembers the 6 points she scored, but she seemed to really affect the defensive end.
The thing that's really great about her is that she can guard a guard. She gets low in a stance, and she's athletic, and she's long. We recognized that from one of our very first practices, when it just so happened, not intentionally, but she switched off to a guard and made it work. And I think all of the coaches kind of looked at each other and said, wow, if we ever wanted to switch 1 through 5, as we move forward, we're gonna be able to do that, because she gives you the luxury of knowing that she's gonna move her feet. She's really, like I said, really long. And she's really aggressive. And so, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because it just wasn't her offensive production tonight. It's what she gave us on the defensive end that I thought, to me, really stood out.
Kim helps you get a 2-point lead after the third quarter. What do you tell your team heading into the fourth quarter? You have that 10 run to start the fourth quarter.
This is our quarter. This is our quarter, and if we're going to win this thing, we're going to have to. We kept talking about really trying to push the ball in transition. They're so good in half-court defense, and we really were trying to get Tyra to in our wings to really look to get out and push. In transition, but at that point we're just feeding them with confidence that this is our quarter, and we have to find ways to win, but more importantly we have to find ways to get stops. And I thought that we played pretty tough tonight. It wasn't just that we played solid defensively. I thought there was a toughness about us, which is an intangible thing that I love, and give those kids credit, because like I said, it took all of them to come in and give us special minutes, and I thought they all took advantage of their time that they were in, particularly on the defensive end.
Did your ball pressure play a role in forcing 18 turnovers? They had a ton of travels.
Well, yeah, I thought Tashi was terrific on the ball. I really did. I thought, that's a all-conference point guard, senior point guard that she's defending, and Matter of fact, I think she was a defensive player in their league last year. And so I thought Taishi just did a tremendous job of just keeping her in front of her. There was a couple times that she stabbed and she missed and she took herself out of the play. But for the most part, I thought, for a good, well, maybe not 40 minutes, but, for a majority of the minutes that, Taishi played, she did a solid job on May.
How nice is it to know your team, rose up to the challenge and kind of put away a ranked team?
Well, I think it's terrific. It's terrific for our program. It's terrific for those players because they deserve it. They've worked extremely hard in the off season and in preseason and up until this point. They're a great group of young ladies. They really are. They have great chemistry. There's nobody was more excited for Kim Royster than her team. And, there was a lot of hugs on the sideline, and no bigger ones came for Kim Royster, and how, B and Tyra, and even in the last huddle, right before we sang the school song, I mean, they were all really giving her great encouragement and giving her some good juice, which is really cool to see.
When you talk about toughness, so there was that one sequence where there was a turnover, then Kim runs back, blocks a shot, and I think Taishi and Bus and pretty much everybody was on the floor. Yeah, I mean.
Well, again, that's who we're going to be. That's who we are, and we got to play with toughness and our willingness to get on the floor and get to loose balls. And I thought we did a great job of boxing out tonight. I mean, look, this is a really athletic team. Jasmine, she averages a double-double a night, and, I know she had 10 boards, but she only had 2 offensive. They had 6 offensive boards, which is tremendous for us to be able to, and we talked about limiting second, third points, our shot attempts, and so, like I said, give our kids all the credit for just sticking with the game plan and showing the resilience, the toughness that we needed to pull out a win, because like I said, that's a really good basketball team we beat tonight.
You talked about beefing up the schedule coming into this year. To have a win like this early, how much does it tell you about your team compared to what you had last year?
Well, just like I said, I think the biggest thing, it perhaps could give those players some confidence, and that's the most important thing that you want. You want your kids to really believe in the system, and what we're doing defensively and what we're trying to do offensively, and we won this game tonight because we defended, and they believe that, and we got to hang our hat on that, and so that's what you're most proud of. But make no bones about it, we still got a lot of work to do, and we got a tremendous opponent in DePaul on Thursday. Still working day to day and just getting better. But I'll tell you what, this one really feels good for those kids.
What's the plan with Jess? Obviously, she got out on the floor, just to kind of work.
Yeah, just to get her back in and she get her comfortable. Back into after you take almost 3 weeks off, that you haven't played any kind of organized basketball. I mean, she literally hasn't done much as far as getting up and down the floor. You just try to get her in and get her some up and down the floor, break a sweat. But she still looked like, she wasn't as comfortable as we've seen JJ, but she'll get there.
Anything else, guys?
Thank you.
Thanks.